Gamer Dude 2088. And I bet y'all sitting there thinking like, hey Gamer, where the fuck have you been at? You ain't been putting up no Summoners War videos or nothing like that. Where you been? Overwatch. Buy that shit. Play that shit. That's where the fuck I've been. Yeah, I've been losing a few subscribers probably because I've been playing so much Overwatch. But this is a Summoners War video, so let me talk about some Summoners War type shit. So, this new real-time PvP, this real-time arena, oh my. This is just so amazing. Alright, I got a few little discrepancies about it. The fact that they give you no fucking time to choose the monsters you're going to do. It's like, alright, I go first, I choose one, they choose two. I gotta think because they might choose two monsters that I can't use because they chose them and I can't use them. I want to use the monsters. Don't you think I should be able to use the monsters?
I gotta do, you know, you ain't gonna be using the monsters anyway. You didn't choose them in the first place.
But I kind of like wanted to use, you know, they used Bernard first, so I can't use Bernard now. And that's one thing I wanted to get into. It's like, it seems like key monsters are very important to choose first. Like Bernard, Galleon, if you planning on healing, because I ain't see where it's like, all right, I didn't choose a healer, so they choose Bella. All right, that kills my main healer. Then they choose Chisun. I see even when they just choose Bella Chisun at the same time. And then another thing I was looking at is like, all right, when it comes to like your snipers, your nukers, monsters that deal damage, it's like HP and defensive damage dealers seem like they'd be better to have than, especially the HP damage dealers, than an attack-based damage dealer, because off rip, since I'm playing, I know this monster's going to do a lot of damage. I'm singling out this monster. All my monsters is going to attack your squishy-ass attacker, and I'm going to kill the fuck out of it so you don't do any damage.
No. Wait, I don't think you smelling what I'm talking about. I'm gonna kill the fuck out of your damage dealing attacker.
So when I kind of think about it, you gotta really be real strategic in what you doing in this live PvP type of situation.
Now, Gamer Dude, stop wasting people's time and show them some of the game footage. You can talk about more of it then.
You know what? For one time, I think you're right. Just this once. So let's watch this shit. Alright, for the record, these couple of matches are not exactly in the order I did them. But I chose healer this time to go first because I had a problem where I didn't record and somebody had chose 3 healers and like crushed the fuck out of me. And that's the one I was talking about where they went Bella Chisun. I don't have a Chisun, but I couldn't go Bella. So that left me as Emma as my only option. She's more of my support healer for my Dragons team. And Bella's still main healer. But yeah, this person, you know, chose Bernard first. Okay. And then they chose Galleon as well, which leave those options out for me. And I was kind of worried about the Sierra a little bit, but the Veligil really got me. So that's why I banned it, which I shouldn't have banned Veligil because I got 2 strippers. So they had abandoned Amma and they brought a damage dealer, which I just wasn't thinking at the time. That's what kind of like messed me up throughout this fight. And I think this was like my 3rd or 4th fight into it, and I just kind of noticed this pattern of certain things being picked. I'm seeing, and yeah, I pretty much get wrecked this game, but I'm seeing Bernard getting picked. I'm seeing healers being picked first, or Bernard or Galleon being picked first. And this is just over the course of the fights. So let's move on. All right, this next one wasn't too bad for me. I mean, I probably could have lost, or I don't know. But after a while, I kind of figured after those first like 3 or 4 fights before I started recording, it was like, yeah, maybe I should get my healers out first and see where I can go from there. Now, you can look and see that like I have a few of these monsters, and pretty much all but one of the monsters I have, and I wasn't able to choose. And I guess he was thinking going resistance lead because he chose to get rid of the Beretta, and I was running my stun pretty much composition to take him down with. But he ended up going with the speed lead anyway. which you probably would have been better off with resistance, because as you see, I got his monster stun. And like I was saying before, you're going to notice I focused down his attacker. See, they already taking a lot of damage. I haven't even got a defense break on him. And his attacker really wasn't leveled up anyway, but I guess he was just 6-star in that monster or something. So yeah, I got rid of the damage dealer as quickly as I could possible. There's no way I'm about to let your damage dealer stay on the what for? Because you're gonna like just destroy my monsters. Like, no, not at all. We're gonna make this a tank match.
Fuck that. Hashtag no damage dealers.
And of course, Brienne brings the damage dealer back. But then I had to bring my focus around through the fight. It's like, all right, I'm kind of like splitting my attacks around, but still kind of like trying to keep the damage dealer down.
Hey, Natalie, isn't it past your bedtime? Time to take that ass to sleep, girl.
I can imagine being the other person sitting there like, wake up, bitch, wake up, get back in the fight. What the hell is you doing? Stop letting them whoop on your ass, girl. But I kind of like trying to keep her down where she can't really do much. You know, Arya with the sleep. Generally, I sleep a monster and start focusing on attacks on the other ones. So you see, he just eventually quit. He's like, there's nothing else that he could do. But moving on into the next fight. Okay, I gotta be honest. All right, this next fight, I was like recording. I was trying to record every bit of what I was doing when I did start recording the fights. And I mean, you can look already. This was just a one-sided thing. So I'm, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to continue with this one. We're just going to end it here and go on into the next fight. Okay, if you stuck around this long, this is where it gets really important. Like, a lot of it I couldn't record because most of the time I was either being rejected or I was waiting for so long that I just like quit. It was just like, I'm not about to sit and wait and you don't reply back. But a lot of times I was being rejected from the fight, so I wasn't able to really do it. This one actually ended up being interesting. And you see, interesting fight. And I think this was the last one I did before I stopped. And you see, I chose to go Bernard first this time. It's like, I'm cutting you out. I'm not going to worry too much about the healers right off, but I'm going to go straight Bernard, and I trust in my stun team more than my damage with my monsters. I trust the stuns a little more, even though I'm relying on is for them to proc stuns on the despair runes. Well, for Arya to proc stuns on the despair runes, and Vero just proc stun on his second skill. But that's just what's important for me. And it was kind of a tough one. I didn't know what to choose, what to ban, because they went with a heavy damage kind of composition for the most part. And I was a little worried, but you can see that I was like, I had to stun the fuck out of everything. I wasn't about to try. And this one was a real tough one. I really thought for a long time I was going to lose, but I got rid of the damage dealer as quickly as I could possible. And this is what I expect to see a lot of if it stays the way it is, or if they don't change too much the way the live PvP is going to work. I'm expecting damage dealers to die quick, and I'm expecting higher level players to be making compositions where the damage dealers is probably going to be more of a tanky base. And you can see we already in the battle for a long time that they increase in power, and that makes a big difference too. Like, less HP, more tap power. It gets real crazy. And you start seeing a lot more damage from these tankier monsters. So there you have it. And I could be a total fucking idiot. However, the way I see it is you're going to need a variety of monsters. Like, you're going to need a fuck ton of healers. You're going to need a lot of tanky ass motherfuckers that can dish that shit out. You need all that good shit, and they gotta be like tanky as fuck. And what else is important? You gotta make sure you choose Bernard, Galleon, or whoever your fucking healers are first. So if you're using like Bella, Chasoon, shit, if you're using Chloe's, common shit people use all the time in the arena. Theo Mars, more likely variables. If you're using shit like that, yeah, you might want to choose them first, depending on where you think you're gonna go with your composition. You know, that's just in my opinion, because this is just an opinion. But this is what I believe that is going to help everyone progress in this real-time arena type of situation. Because I mean, just from the looks of it in these few matches that I did, it's just like, yeah, I know I'm going to need more than what I have. But I'm not about to hold you any more longer. This is the Gamer Dude signing out. See you in another Summoners War video. Check out some of my other videos. You know, I'm doing that Overwatch thing, so you know, check me out doing that. And I'm out. Deuces.
Now, Gamer Dude, you need to stop promoting your Overwatch videos to them. That's why you lose subscribers now, because they don't want to watch that shit. They just want to see Summoners War videos. That's it.
Man, I swear, why you always bugging? Like, come on, man. I'm trying to promote my gaming. This is a gaming channel. I'm trying to promote my channel, and you always talking this shit, man. Like, yo, can I put out videos the way I want to put out videos?
No, you can't do nothing like that, because nobody watches your shit anyway.
I swear, man. I swear. Oh, y'all still here? Go home. The fuck is y'all still watching? I thought y'all would have stopped watching like 2 minutes into the video anyway. Why is y'all still here? You stop trolling me. And you leave me alone.